It's high noon. Draw. Oh yeah?
How pitiful, you soulless creatures! The sun rises and the shadows take flight. Spirit's pathway! Thank you. Legion Fulminant! Diamant!
Fireball Expello!
Galactic Nebula! This game is over. From across the Sea of Desolation and beyond, come to me, Galactic Nebula! Diamant!
L'Énergie du vent! Fireball Expello!
Legion Fulminant! Spirit's pathway! You should have retreated. This will be a hard lesson for you. Legion Fulminant! Spirit's pathway! Galactic Nebula!
Fireball Expello!
Diamant! You should have retreated. You look rather pale. You must know what's coming. Galactic Nebula! Diamant! Legion Fulminant!
Maybe consider L'Énergie du vent!
Spirit's pathway! This game is over! This will be a hard lesson. Legion Fulminant! Spirit's pathway!
Fireball Expello!
Galactic Nebula! Diamant! There is no way for you to stop my relentless advance. It's a frame of mind, you see.
Come on, March. What do you think you're doing? Don't just stand around like that. This is gonna take teamwork. But Salsa, don't you think that last enemy we faced looked familiar? Like a creature that lives in a go-go forest? It seemed strange, so I took a closer look. Here, you see? The texture of its hide is different, and it's far more durable. Why would I care about something like that? Honestly, sometimes I don't know what to do about you.
That's interesting. You're quite passionate about research, aren't you, March?
Yes, I want to learn all I can about woodland plants and animals. It will help me do a good job protecting a go-go forest. You don't need to know that stuff. If anyone tries something in our forest, I'll teach them a lesson they won't forget. I know, but Salsa, there are some things that can't be resolved using brute force alone.
I believe you're correct.
Thank you. And it's not only that. Even though we're the forest guardians, I think there are too many things we don't know. For example, the Agogos. When this journey is over, I'm going to learn a lot more about them. Jeez, you get so carried away. Instead of talking about boring stuff, we need to prepare ourselves to go take care of the Count's monster. Well, I suppose that is true, but Salsa, what about you? Isn't there anything you want to do once this journey is all over? Well, first I'm gonna head back to a go-go forest and stuff myself full of the most delicious mushrooms I can find. Then I'll make my rounds through the forest. And I guess I wouldn't mind if Beat came to visit every once in a while.
It sounds like there are a lot of things you'd like to do in the future.
Well, of course. So what about you? Isn't there anything you want to do after this?
Actually, I'm afraid that this journey will most likely be my last.
What the heck does that mean? The way you talk, you'd think you were gonna kick the bucket or something. Know what you are? A quitter! Salsa, please. You're being terribly rude to Frederick. That's because I'm trying to be rude. When I hear stuff like that, I've got no choice but to tell people how things really are. When one thing comes to an end, something else starts up right after. That's what they call the natural order of things. Salsa, please excuse her behavior, Frederick. However, even though she could have put it a little more delicately, I believe the things she's saying are true. Now that that's settled, let's go!
When one thing comes to an end, something else begins.